Hello everyone, and welcome to a behind-the-scenes look at this year's full Mainstage, Scenes from an Execution. At Brock University's Department of Dramatic Arts, at the Marilyn I. Walker School of Fine and Performing Arts. This year, things were a little different than usual. With COVID-19 restrictions, the process of creating was much more complicated than usual. So, we decided it would be a good idea to create a video that shows you all what went on behind your screens. To comply with Niagara Region's guidelines, everyone was restricted to their own spaces, and when required to be in the same room, like the theatre, we would maintain proper distance and of course wear masks. Even before the show begins, cast and crew were spread out all over the Marilyn, just our nickname for our awesome facility. And David went around to wish everyone a good show. And while it was quite the task, our director David Fancy gave it a shot to show off how far spread out we all really were.
Okay, let's go see everybody else. Hey, Jesse.
Hey.
Have a great show, man.
Thanks.
Hey.
Hey, David.
Have a great show.
Thank you.
Have a great show, Isaiah. Hey.
Hello.
Doing a little video. Sweet, eh?
Yeah.
Have a great show.
You too. I mean, yeah, thanks.
You too, I totally will. Hey, have a great show. Have an awesome show.
Thank you.
Rock and roll. Hey, have a good warm up. Good to see you. Have a great show.
You too.
Hey, Jared.
Yeah,
Have a great show.
thanks.
Julian, we're just doing a little making of. Wave.
Hello.
Hi.
We're on with Roberta.
Hi, Roberta. How are you? We're just doing a little making of video. Hey, guys. Doing a little video. Hey, Brian. Hey, Sid. Say hi.
Hi.
Hi,
Hey, buddy.
how you doing?
Good, man. You?
Good.
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 It took 17 minutes to do the rounds.
So once showtime is upon us, the cast and crew are ready to go. With online theatre like this, there's a lot happening behind the camera. Now you've already seen the great work of the cast, but what do the roles and experiences of our crew look like? Behind the screens, there are many folk that keep this ship afloat. A few of those being our stage management team, which consisted of Peter Herbert and Alyssa Ruddock. These two helped coordinate different technical aspects of the show during our run. Peter, as our SM, called many cues of the show, and also made sure that the actors got their cues even though they were so spread out, even internationally. Alyssa was our ASM. She was also calling cues during the show. However, she was solely keeping track of all the different camera angles and the shots, as well as the TV screen images that were seen throughout different scenes. Our camera crew consisted of the AD, which was me, Molly Lacey, as well as Ed Harris, who is the department's head carpenter. We moved the cameras around the theatre based on Alyssa's calls, with some improvisation here or there. Along with moving and setting up cameras, Ed, along with dresser Julian, and sometimes Alyssa, organized what images or Zoom characters were on the TV screens in the theatre. Before the show goes live, there are a few more sources of tech that made this show shine. And to get the final stages of all the pictures, video, Zoom, and cameras from within the theatre, it had to go through a software called OBS, which Gavin Ferrin, the department's technical director, operated and programmed, so that when our stage manager Peter made the call, he could change what was on the screen and even where certain Zoom characters were located. To get the sound effects and music, we had Sid Malcolm, operating QLab, which is a playback software that housed all of the sound and played it directly into OBS. Sid was also our lighting operator, and changed how and where actors within the theatre were lit. For actors' voices, most of the time these came from their own computers. However, for two of the actors within the theatre, they had individual mics, which were controlled by Alex Sykes, who adjusted their levels and matched the audio and video delay to help keep unwanted echoes from making their way into the show. Scenes from an Execution was the first ever online main stage at Brock University. And as you can see, each night our show took a huge amount of learning, teamwork, and cooperation to go live. We each built this show from the ground up. And as they say, it takes a village. This show was made for the Brock history books. And it wouldn't have been possible without everyone's hard work and collaboration.